Well, a New York summer is in full swing. Loads are being shot in Yankee Stadium, and loads are also being shot in Midtown office buildings. Furthermore, I'm excited to announce the first ever Blasian active shooter. That's right, folks. Woke is not dead after all. And guess what, Trump? Dark woke isn't going down without a fight. Yep, you heard that right, folks. We have the first ever Blasian active shooter. DEI is not dead, and DEI will never die, okay? So get that through your thick skull, you dirty right-wingers. We have our first ever Blasian active shooter, and we're proud, okay? We're fucking proud. We're standing up for the black and Asian man in this one, all right? Yeah, but in all seriousness, I'm really sorry if anybody was directly affected by that shooting in New York. That's really fucked up. I'm also really sorry if you were directly affected by that guy fingering his girlfriend in Yankee Stadium, because that's equally fucked up and incredibly disgusting. Okay, bye. Well, we will get to all that in due... The wind just shut my door. I'm not even kidding. I'm going to keep that in. But we will get to all of that in due time, dear viewer. What I wanted to do, though, was kind of break down the first situation. If you were really confused by that intro and were not on Twitter at all, this man, this pinnacle of human existence, this Phillies fan at Yankee Stadium, was caught doing a rather devious, naughty act with his girlfriend in the stands. I'll play that real quick. Here you go.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. And right now, you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of four. We've got millions of free child-based holidays available, with 22 kilograms of baggage included. But now, with Jet 2 holidays, package holidays you can trust, absolutely protected.
And people say Yankees fans have no class. I mean, I think it's absolutely amazing and kind of in the full spirit of summer to finger blast your girlfriend while watching a Yankees game at Yankee Stadium. Even though Phillies fans are the bottom of the barrel troglodytes and ape gorilla people, garbage people who live beneath the streets, they are the pinnacle of that. I think that there is something American and something wholesome about, scratching your girlfriend's itch down below while you guys are just sitting, relaxing, having a beer and eating a Frank, watching a Yankees game. Frankly, I'm kind of jealous, and I think that it's a beautiful thing. I think it's a beautiful thing. Twitter obviously had a blast with this, but honestly, it didn't get as big as I really would have hoped for. It was not as big of a deal as it should have been. It was a big deal in very small communities, pretty much Yankees fans and Phillies fans. But I cannot stress this enough, how much of garbage people and how perfectly this exemplifies Philadelphia fans of all caliber. I'm just joking, not really. If you're a Phillies fan or an Eagles fan, whatever, I don't really care. But your dedication to the bit of being not really the greatest people is pretty awesome, and I respect you for that. But finger blasting was not the only blasting going down in New York this weekend. Yesterday, as some of you may heard, there was an active shooter on 51st Street, specifically in the building that was the NFL headquarters. Now, this guy, he claims to have had CTE, but other news reports also claim that he has a history of mental illness, but he went to the NFL office to shoot up the NFL headquarters because he got CTE in high school football.
This is CNN Breaking News.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Audie Cornish, and we are following breaking news on this Tuesday morning. A possible motive in the murder of 4 people in a Midtown Manhattan mass shooting. The NFL headquarters are at the center of the investigation. The gunman, identified as 27-year-old Shane Tamura of Las Vegas, walked into a Park Avenue high-rise with an M4 assault-style rifle and opened fire. That building is home to the corporate offices of the NFL. A law enforcement source telling CNN the shooter had grievances with the league. A source tells us a suicide note was found on his body, and the shooter wrote he was suffering from CTE, a brain disease linked to head trauma, which can be caused by contact sports. You can only be diagnosed with it after death, and the suspect died of a self-inflicted wound.
According to our law enforcement partners in Las Vegas, Mr. Tamora has a documented mental health history. His motives are still under investigation, and we are working to understand why he targeted this particular location.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm a little confused where the lineup actually is with this. I mean, just a side note, as you can see, this guy looks like a GTA San Andreas character right here walking into the building. But his initial intent was to go to the NFL office buildings or NFL floor, but he got in the wrong elevator bay, probably because he's mentally retarded from the CTE. Just kidding. I don't think he has CTE. I was joking. But he went into the wrong elevator bay and actually ended up in several other different corporate offices. Luckily, people like these guys were able to barricade the door, and this, retard wasn't able to get in and hurt really that many people. Unfortunately, obviously, 4 people died, including a police officer, which is very sad. So I don't know. I'm kind of confused on how this equates to CTE. I was able to actually find a video of him from high school, a post-game interview from him. So I'm going to put this up on screen, and you guys tell me what you think of him. I mean, he seems like normal, so I'm not really sure. Here you go.
Granada Hills football team, big 35-31 victory against Kennedy tonight. The battle for Granada Hills. Shane, just talk about you guys getting that win tonight. How'd you guys come through?
We definitely had to stay disciplined. We were down 10-0. We definitely had to stay disciplined. Our coach kept saying, don't hold your heads down, don't hold your heads down. We just had to stay disciplined and come together as a team.
Shane, a couple of touchdowns for you, including a huge one late in the game there in the fourth quarter with under 4 minutes to go. That put you guys up 35-24, sort of sealed the game there for you guys, gave you guys a nice cushion. Take us through that play right there, jailbreak screen right there. Then you broke free about the 50-yard line and then took it to the house.
Well, our coach basically asked me, he was like, Shane, is the T-screen open? Is the T-screen open? I was like, yeah, it's definitely open. So we just threw the pass to me, Ernie threw the pass to me, and one thing led to another, and I scored.
Shane, talk about, you mentioned you guys were down 10-0, early hole. Things could have got out of control possibly. How did you guys pick yourself up off the floor after that early 10-0 deficit?
Definitely had to stay disciplined. Our coaches kept telling us, don't hold your heads down. It's just the first half, or it's actually just the first quarter. We just had to keep playing, keep fighting through it, and just hold our heads up high. And
Like, all right, bro. Like, you're acting like you were taking hits like Ray Lewis in high school, bro. Let's be honest. Like, you get your bell rung maybe a few times in high school football, but I know really, really smart running backs who were really good in high school and took a lot of big hits and went on to be very, very successful. You are not Ray Lewis, bro. You're not. And you're there's no way that you actually got CTE. You probably had a long, undiagnosed relationship with mental illness and decided just to blame it on CTE. No, you're just a fucking crazy person. You're just a piece of garbage. You're a piece of garbage. Don't try and blame it on CTE. You're a piece of garbage. But anyway, I am happy that we did get our first Blasian active shooter. I think this time was really the perfect time to have one of those. The world is hurting. The world needs to heal. And it's really beautiful that we get a nice, inclusive, active shooter this time around. But, I mean, that's really it. I just wanted to cover these two major events in the weekend that happened in New York, consequently both in New York. Just shows the beautiful array of events that can happen in New York. One day, you're trying to get your girlfriend to shoot a load in Yankee Stadium. The next day, you're trying to dodge a different kind of load, rather, in Midtown. So it just shows you how beautiful summer is in New York City and how beautiful the summer is in general, and just how get out there and live life. Go and finger your girlfriend at a major sporting event, and don't even care about the people around you. Don't worry if they're filming you. Don't worry if they're videotaping. Just get out there and finger your girlfriend at a local sporting event. Hell, it could even be a little league. You could do a little league. Finger your wife at your son's little league. You could do that too. I'm gonna stop now. I'm gonna just sign off. But anyway, that's the recap of the shooting. I don't really know what else to say about it. This guy also shot himself in the chest instead of the head so he could have his brain examined. Brother, nothing's wrong with you. You're just a psychopath and a retard. So you don't have CTE from high school football, I promise. He also signed his suicide note with a bunch of like neurosurgeons on there that he wants to examine his brain. I promise you, no one's examining your brain. If they didn't examine OJ's, they're not examining yours. I promise you. I promise you. It's just so funny. These like all these school shooters think they can just be the main character. It's just so it's so funny, and it really gets me infuriated. But anyway, that's it. I just want to leave you guys with this. If you like this video, please subscribe. Please like. Please follow me on TikTok or Twitter or whatever. You know, I love the support I'm getting. I'm at 50 subscribers, which is so awesome. I started this channel like a month ago. I'm so happy. I'm so incredibly happy to be doing this. And yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.